Let's go backpacking in the 80s. Hi there, this is Kaatje from Steps by Kaatje and welcome back to my channel. I'm taking you guys backpacking in the 80s today. So wondering how that all goes? You'll have to watch this one. Welcome in the 80s. And with my 80s backpack, which is rather heavy. Okay, let me take this off. All right, what do I have in my pack? Well, quite a bit. So, but since it looks like it might be going to rain, I'll start with my tent. Okay, the tent weighs, in fact, only 3.3 kilos, which is really not that much for a two-person tent. But I'm not sure I'm going to be able to pitch it since it's going to rain. I'll first try to pitch it. How does that sound? Yeah. You can help me? Yeah. All right, let's start pitching. I haven't pitched a tent like this for I don't know how many years, but oh well, it's not perfect, but it'll keep me dry, hopefully. Anyway, in the 80s, we did have a tent like this, also a blue one, but it was all cotton, so that was sure a lot heavier than the 3.3 kilos that I'm carrying now. What else I have in my backpack? Little pillow, my pot, a pump, because I'm carrying a big air mattress. I think it weighs about 2.5 kilos, my mattress and the pump. And yeah, you could probably just take, a mat, which you don't have to blow up, and I think in the 80s you sure had stuff like that. But we had air mattresses, not like this one, but they were red. And I remember, my sister and we went, I think in 1983, we went for a bike trip. And so we had two mattresses, and one of the two, well, it went down during the night. So that meant if you were sleeping on it, you had to get up in the middle of the night and blow some extra air in there and then go back to sleep. So each night we switched. So, but that's what I was carrying, so that's why I'm taking this air mattress. And oh well, let's blow it up with a pump, and then we'll continue on showing you what's in this pack. It's gonna take a while. Next item is my sleeping bag. It's my old summer sleeping bag. I think I probably got it in the 70s somewhere, and I made quite a few trips with it in the 80s. So I think that it'll be doing fine. Love the colors, love the flowers, really flower power. So that'll keep me warm tonight. Did I tell you? It weighs about 1.5 kilos, which is quite a lot for a summer sleeping bag, but that's the way it is. So, all right, sleeping bag goes in. All right, now I have some other stuff in here. Let me see. Oh, my pajamas. See? My t-shirt, Okanagan Bulldogs. That's the high school I went to as an exchange student. I graduated there in 1985. I know, long time ago. So, but I'll use that as my pajamas. And talking about my year in the States, well, I also got this one. This is a survival kit. I bought that when I was in the States because I had this course, first aid and survival, which was really, really neat. And so we even went out in January to go up in the snow and build ourselves a survival igloo so that we would know what to do in case you get stuck up there. So I thought that was really interesting. I really enjoyed that. So I got this with me. What else? Got a flashlight. Well, the cooking system I had in the 80s, I don't have anymore, or I couldn't find it anyway. But I remember we had a gas canister like about this one, and then we had this little gas stove that goes on it, which really worked very, very good. This also brings me back to the States. Macaroni and cheese. I think that would be a perfect dinner out on the night. Probably even in 2022, I would consider cake. All right. Do I have anything else in here? Oh yes, I do. Toiletries and something to read. My slippers. So my camp shoes. So the backpack itself is about, I think, 1.6 kilos or something. It's a Lafuma. Don't know exact how many liters it was, but it looks like 50, 60 liters. You know, it has the outside frame. And the last time I used it, I think was in 1992. It says Kathmandu. So that's when I was traveling to Nepal. Also have the Greyhound on there. I think that was in 1989. So, see, this has been all over. All right. One more thing. What am I wearing? I could try to get that kind of right as well. So, let me show you first. This is my sweater I got when I was over in the States, Washington State. Love it. I was living on the apple orchard. So the red delicious ones. So I'm also wearing a special t-shirt. This is the expedition team. And that's when I went out in 1987. We went with a couple of girls. We went down to the south of France with two cars like this. And so we had, of course, a lot of fun. But so that's a sweet memory of the 80s. What else am I wearing? Well, I'm wearing my Stan Smiths. You know, those, I had two pairs of them in the 80s. And out of nostalgia, I bought this pair a few years ago and still like wearing them. And of course, a skinny pair of jeans, which was nice in the 80s and still going right now. I think I'm gonna get my stuff ready for bed, and then tonight I'm gonna sleep out here. See how that works. All right, I'm nicely tucked in to go to sleep in the 80s. Yes, I think I'll be comfortable because I have a really good mattress. I have a good sleeping bag, a pillow. I'm gonna be all right. And next time, I'm taking you guys into the 90s. How does that sound? But so for now, I'm gonna read my book. I'm gonna go to sleep. And, well, I'll see you guys on the next one. Oh yeah, before I go, I'm gonna show you some pictures from my adventures of the 80s. So stay tuned a little while longer.
So, but I'm saying goodbye. See you on the next one.